Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Battle Brothers, shall we? I got some requests from people who had enjoyed the series so far, and they wanted to see a little bit further into the game. So I'm going to do so with the caveat that, as you've seen, I'm not a professional Battle Brothers player, and we're venturing into the territory that kind of is catching up with my own Let's Play. So this will become like more of me showing you what's possible and giving some suggestions and talking through my thought process, but I won't be able to make all of the best decisions necessarily because I still have a lot to learn in the game myself. So what I like to do with guides when they kind of catch up to my own knowledge of the game is just keep playing them, keep offering the advice that I feel good about giving, and learn from you all and create kind of a living archive where people can contribute their own tips and knowledge in a non-spoilery way that's beginner-friendly to help all of us learn from each other. So in that spirit, I'm going to move forward, and we're going to take a 2-skull contract. This is a kind of a mission where what we need to do is guard a shipment, and this guy says he's got a shipment and it doesn't concern us, and we need to kind of just be the mercenary defenders of this caravan. And what does it pay? And he says 1,500 crowns. So this is insane. Like, this is a lot of money. However, if somebody has a 2-skull contract and they're giving you this much money, it might be dangerous. Now, granted, the more reputation you get, the more renown your mercenary group has, your band of brothers has, you will get more money, and the more difficult the mission is, you'll get more money. But this is something where all might not be as it seems. However, I'm still going to accept this offer, and I'm not going to say, you can negotiate, you can ask for more overall, you can ask for money per head when you arrive, you can get paid in advance or whatever. But remember, anytime you try to negotiate for these terms, you will get less kind of like faction reputation renown gain in that settlement. So I'm just going to do this and accept the offer, and we need to go to Talbach, which is 4 days to the southwest. This is the great thing whenever you do these escort missions, is that they give you food. So food can be a real stickler, especially if you have a big group and you have to try to feed all of them. So getting to just kind of hang with the caravan as it moves, and it will follow the road most of the time, if not all of the time, and then getting the free food makes this very attractive. It is a long way, but we'll accept it. And let's just see our band really quickly. So we actually got up to 12 people, and this, I'm actually satisfied with this. Like, this is fine. I don't think we need to buy anything new with these people. Another couple archers wouldn't be bad, but 12 is a good number. So I'm going to just leave. And you can see that as I unpause this, we are with this trading caravan. So we're in this group, and we're traveling to the southwest. We're on the fastest speed, so we're moving quickly. Now look at this. You'll see that there are brigands that are on the road. There's brigand thugs and there's raiders. The raiders are alarming, but they've ventured off the road. So, so far so good. We're moving along. And we're trying to head to Talbach, which is right here. Now the issue is you can't go cut through the mountains. Well, let's see what route they take actually. Never mind. During camp, a fresh, cool breeze is blowing today, and you feel like it's a good time for the tutorial brother to start something new. So this is a new option for us to kind of do our band quest. And so do we want a standard? Let's pay a visit to every settlement. And do we want to go into the unknown? I'm actually fine visiting every settlement. Like, I like this. This is just fine with me. And making a banner is cool. Actually, let's do this one. We're going to get 1,500 crowns, so let's go for this. we don't have that much money right now. But, okay, watch the path that this takes. So we're going to head to Schweikhoff, and it moves. This is the road. It's just through the trees, and that's why it's going to take forever, because we kind of have to... The caravan has to follow the road. Like, if you were just your band, you could venture off the road and do your thing, but that isn't how this works. Now, our money is, like, bleeding out because we have so many people to pay every day, but we are getting food. Okay. A man with a pitchfork is crossing a field where the crops have failed. His feet scuff up the deadened ground, and you see tufts of ash being pitched windwise. When he gets to the road, you hail him and ask where he's coming from. The man's a day tailor, only trying to get back home. All the work here is dried up, literally. Licking his cracked lips, the man wonders if maybe he could stay the night with your company. He certainly looks like he could use some rest. So, I'm going to try to do this guy a favor. It's probably going to backfire on us, but let's see what happens. So I'm going to let him join, and you sit by the fire. The rather unfortunate-looking man stares into the fire. I hear the rich folk have got these things to let them see what they look like. Mirrors. That's the name. Wish I had one. I hadn't seen my own face in well ever. Maybe a bit of a look when staring into a pond, I guess. So we could say some things are best left unseen, which is hilarious. Or we got a mirror right here. So I guess if we say we have a mirror, we are revealing that we're rich. But let's let the guy see his face. And the man stares into the mirror like he was watching his own death. He rubs his chin and turns his head, desperately looking for some angle that won't disappoint. I'll be darned if my mother ain't the biggest liar that ever walked the earth. Look at that ugly mug. He hands back the mirror and can't help but laugh at his unfortunate visage. Well, I suppose I no longer have to wonder why the women folk run from me. You're welcome. All right, so that was just like a little diversion, but nothing ended up coming of it. Like, no bad, no good. We just chatted with the unfortunately hideous man. All right, and we're getting close. Now we just need to cut back through here, and we will get to the new town. Now, because I'm losing so much money here, doing this, it's such a long quest, I'm not going to be able to buy the standard for our task, for our ambition, but that's okay. Let's just take the money and then see if there's another contract for us to do that we could do rapidly before we lose all our money just to upkeep. Honestly, I mean, like, that was amazing. We got really lucky. We got 1,510 crowns. The town is now well supplied, which we'll show you what that means in a moment, but that's terrific. So we get a little boost. Let's go into the town and see what they've got. So they have a 1 and a 2 skull, and this says many of these can be bought for the right price. So let's see what they've got at the marketplace, for example. And they are at the right price. Like, if you look at food, you know, this food is super cheap. It's right on the money. Like, this food is a little expensive. This is too expensive. We could buy wood if we want to trade this somewhere else. These supplies are right on the money. So what we're seeing is that a lot of the things that we could purchase are just dead on. I'm going to buy these quivers. These are actually cheaper than normal. So I'm going to buy one of these, and why is this more expensive? I'm going to buy that. And I am going to buy, it's going to spoil in one day. I'll buy this just to make sure we have enough food. And how's our supplies? Supplies are actually okay. So I'm just happy with that. All right, so I'm going to leave. And let's see what this 1 skull is. Somebody took his arcane knowledge tome, so we need to go track down the thieves. What's it worth to you? He's going to give us 370. Like, this is so little. It's hardly worth our time, but it'll be close by, and we're building up our renown. So, okay, fine. Like, I can accept this. All right, let's leave and find where this guy is. So we need to follow the tracks east. So here's the tracks. They're going this way. Let's go. And let's just go ahead and save the game, you know. And we're going to call this tome. And let's go. You never know. It could end up being a disaster. So we're going to follow this west, or east rather, and just keep following these footprints. See what we can get. Here we go. And there's the thieves right there. And there's not that many of them. Brigands. Okay. To arms. So there's just thugs. So these are the worst of the, like, low-level guys. So let's go. It is nighttime, which stinks for our bows. But what can we say? All right. And we're just going to wait with all of our archers. It actually could be worth moving up on this ridge. We can't make it here right now, unfortunately. But I'm going to wait. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to push up. Wait. Move up. Wait. None of these people have any gear that looks extremely desirable, but that's okay. Let's wait. They made actually really good progress moving forward, so I'm not going to try to get this spot anymore. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Here they come. Okay. I'm going to move up. And I'm going to move up here with the crossbow person. And we need to go over the shoulder. And I'm going to try to actually move back around here. Can't quite make it. So I'll wait. And we'll move here. And this is fine. Just telling everybody to wait. I don't even want to set up a spear wall right now. This is fine. I'm going to set this character up here for now. Just to give some room for this guy to move back. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Oh, he couldn't move and attack though, thankfully. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shoot this dude. Let's just do a regular shot up here. 10% chance to hit. Nighttime. Disadvantage on height. Wow, that's awful. 3 tiles. That's a disgrace. I'll wait. Who can you hit? 41%, 38%. We'll wait. We'll wait for them to move a little closer. Here they come. Alright. Man, mustache guy. Okay, he gets to go next. So I am going to move. I'm moving out of the threatened range, so I will get hit doing this. We got missed, luckily. And we'll wait. I just can't have him up there. Alright, 7%. 9%. 5%. Well, we're going to take shots. It doesn't even matter that they're... We got lucky. We hit somebody. Let's do this. All right. I'm happy with this. I'm actually not going to move up here because I don't want to fight a guy at elevation. So I'm just going to... I'm going to spear wall. That's fine now. Now that they're close enough. I'm going to move back down here, and I will riposte. And I could shield wall, sure. Now this guy is right up on us, and he has a shield, so I'm just going to split his shield. It's gone. And this guy should be Boy, I can't believe we can't hit him. Oh, the line of sight is blocked by, yeah. That's fine. Alright, let's shoot now. Now we have 51% chance to hit this dude. That didn't work. 12 and 5, okay. Oh boy. Okay, just getting everybody ready. I'm just having them all wait. Okay. How's this? 21%? We need it. That didn't work. Oh, luckily we got missed. What do we got? 31 and 58. There you go. Hit him right in the stomach. Okay, so 25, 11, 21. Let's try to get this guy who's right in front of us. Oh, boy, we almost killed that guy, actually. Okay, that was the riposte going. All right, spear wall in effect. 16% and 5%. I'll take... Okay. Nice shot. Oh, we hit our own person. Hit him in the shield, at least. All right, 24, 7... All right, we'll go 24, that's fine. Oh, what a shot. Rolling well. Good job, everybody. All right, we will move up here and try to smack that guy. It didn't work. Okay, okay. Getting beat up there on the top by the guy that's nearly dead. That guy's hat is destroyed. And he's almost gone. And we'll just club him and club him again. He's gone. And let's just chop this guy. His head came off. So we've already killed 3 of them. I could step up here to hit this guy, but the elevation guy is a little bit alarming, so I'm just going to keep the spear wall up. Hornick is actually really, really injured at this point, but this guy is nearly dead, so let's just finish him off. We did. And we'll spear wall. Wait. Okay, the guy came down. He came down and he almost destroyed our hat, but that's completely fine. We'll wait. Wait. Nobody has any points left, really. I'm actually going to go up here. I don't have enough movement. Oh, I moved through the threatened square. Okay. Then go up here. I'm doing this because I want to protect this guy as much as possible. Alright. We need to get rid of that guy. Alright, that wasn't actually bad. That guy's hurt. 28%. 24%. Alright, let's go for it. Ooh, what a shot. That was impressive. Alright, they're actually running. The resolve has been shattered. And we can start moving over here. We don't have a great chance to hit. Move over here. Set up for next turn, I suppose. I definitely don't want to hit our own people. Okay, so this guy is really, really injured. I can knock him back. I'm just going to shield wall and just pray that he doesn't die. Can you go here? There you go. Just trying to surround this guy, maybe have him... Okay, he's dead. That is unbelievable. Alright, so this guy wants to run. Most of my people are now out of movement. The enemy retreats. We're going to just let them go because one of our guys is hurt. It's nighttime. It would be tedious. It's hard to shoot them in the night. So let's just keep this result. We level up Walrum. This man has fractured ribs and has light wounds. And it says he's content being in the reserves. So we'll look at that in a moment. We'll loot all the stuff. And we will leave. And we're gonna, after the battle, you retrieve the tome. And he's going to be happy to see it. Yes, he will be. All right, so I'm going to go into the group. And you can see, like, this guy is good to level up. So let's do it. And this dude is... I want him to be good with the bow. He's also pretty good with melee. So, you know, we could think about both options. Boost this up. Boost up this. He should actually be on the front line. And boost up that. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to level this up. And we'll go ahead and level up this. I'm going to put him on the front line. His melee is good. His bow is terrible. So what we're going to do is, like, we can put this guy in the reserve. And we can look at him. And let's continue leveling up this guy. Give him a perk. Yeah. That's great. And I'm going to go back to our stash. And I'm going to take out the bow and just give this guy a spear. And, you know, just a bad shield is fine. And he can go up front. And this dude, his tunic got destroyed. He's resting. Anybody up here, like, better? This guy's not great, but he did live. We could put him in the back, and then we could just be like, here's a bow for you, and here you go. All right, sweet. And we need to go back to town. Remember, a lot of our guys are not good and probably won't be permanent members of our group, but they're funny to have for now. And we need people, so it's better to have something than nothing. And we got 370 crowns. Tremendous. And this town is still well supplied. We can go here and just see. Oh, look at this. Because we did that, look, now supplies are even cheaper. They're $1.95. So that's, you know, very good to see. I'm going to buy one because they're so cheap. And we definitely want to buy... These arrows are, like, ridiculously cheap. So I'm going to buy 2 sets of them just while they're going to be that cheap. I'll buy some more ground grains. And we'll leave. That was amazing. So look at this. We're up to 142 ammo. Lots of supplies. Good provisions. Doing beautifully. So we're in pretty good shape. And, you know, it's worth mentioning that our brother right here, Horik, he has fractured ribs and he has light wounds. If we put him in reserve, he will get better faster and won't get worse. But we can also keep using him. Now, what we could do is just take him out of the lineup. But another thing I want to show you is when I put him in, currently, this means that, like, I can only have 12 people, I believe, in my fighting force. And because you can see how all the options disappear. Now, maybe if I had somebody else in the reserve, they would, you know, come in. But this guy is also hurt, but he'll be okay. So it's worth considering, you know, what we could do is hire some other people to be in the reserve so we can cycle people in and out. But right now, I'm not too concerned about it because these people aren't necessarily going to be our heavy hitters forever. Now, let's go ahead and check to see what this 2 skull contract is. He says, we both know the brigands and the gods know what else they're terrorizing these parts, and they're quite fond of the roads. He needs somebody to watch his shipment, and he needs us to go to Hamar. And, you know, it's 4 days away. What does it pay? So we get 300 in advance and 1220 when we get there. And this is another kind of like escort job. So this is pretty reasonable. I'll go ahead and do this. We're going to get free food, and we're going to get a bunch of money. And this is probably enough money for us to buy the banner and finish our, you know, little task that we have to raise our renown, our ambition. So let's do it. I don't want to hire anybody. Well, I could hire just some back row schmo. This guy's good. He's got a bow, but he's expensive. So we're looking for some not as good person who's cheap, like this guy who is an apprentice. 9 per day. Yeah, I'll hire him. And this gives us 13. So we have a backup. Now, do I think this guy's going to survive? No. But we're going to put him in the back row here. And yeah, 12 is the max that we can manage right now. And this dude, he's actually not bad. He's 39 ranged with a 1 star there. So we will give him this armor, this. Just strip the guy in the back for now. This is okay, but this is preferred. And we'll just give you this stuff. And then you can have, like, you know, I don't know. Sure. Put that in there. Alright, buddy. Well, that's kind of heavy here. Take that instead. Okay, there you go. Now, we're going to go ahead and unpause it, and we're going with the caravan. And we're going to go to Hamar, which is 4 days to the north. And along the way, we find a lone cow, and then Helmer sets up. He's gnawing on some broom straw. So who do you think can do it? Do what? Oh, sorry, Cap. Didn't realize you had heard. We're going to see if someone can knock that cow over. Say, seeing as how we only get to knock it over once, how about you choose which of us has a go? Leave that cow alone. I'm not going to mess with the cow. Anger some farmer over your shenanigans. Alright, where is Hammer? Whoa, it's way up there. Okay. So you could see, like, our supplies dwindle as we repair the rest of our equipped stuff. And the nice thing about a mission like this is, you know, I hired that extra guy, but honestly, this guy is almost better. He's like, his wounds are healed, and he still has his fractured ribs, but we can definitely use him if need be. Also, if we don't like the guy, we can just kick him out. You don't have to just keep somebody around. Alright, we're paying people out. These woods at night are not ideal. I love the touches, how, like, the lights are on in the town at nighttime, you know, in the houses and stuff, so there's just a different feel to it in the day and night. Alright. Horik has suffered a terrible wound not long ago, and thinking you'll find the man nursing his injuries, you instead are surprised to see he's in good health. They've healed in such speedy fashion that others might call it a miracle. Good to have you back. I mean, that is good unless you are some kind of vampire. Actually, we could use all the help we can get. So let's look at this dude. He has a 56 on the front line. So he's just straight better than this dude. Like, this guy has 51 hit points. This guy is way better. Look at this guy. So this dude has 69 hit points. He's got 56 melee. We're going to kind of just put this dude here and give this guy some better stuff. He'll be a frontline fighter. Do we want to give him an axe? Not really. Yeah, okay, you can have the reinforced wooden flail. And I'm going to actually give you this armor back, the thick tunic, because somebody on the back line doesn't really need that. And you do need to have a hat of some kind, so a backline person can lose that. And you can just put this back on, and then you can have this and this. And let's give you a shield. Yeah, I'd say you're good to go. Sweet. Alright, this will get repaired as we move. But that's like a slight little adjustment. You just look at who's stronger. You know, he's got more health. Oh, those brigands swept across the road for a second, but then they left. You look for who's got more health. You look for who's just better overall in terms of their accuracy, their skill. There's orc marauders down there. Luckily, those didn't fight us. That would not be pretty. And that's where we need to get. So these pay a lot, but you can see that it's not all pure profit because you have to pay your people out. We pay out 125 per day. So, I mean, that's a lot to manage all these people. But most of our stuff is holding pretty steady. Sweet. And now they're well supplied, so we can go in here. And we have 2,300. This is still not enough to buy anything. Looks like they have terrified villagers, which is a shame. So we might not actually be able to get things for good prices here. Yeah. Not much at all. This stuff is expensive. Outrageously so. So that's too bad. They have a one skull contract. We can check it out. And he needs to get a relic. Retrieve a relic. Okay. Let's talk money. 510. I can accept this offer. Alright. So, ambition fulfilled. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. So, it looks like you automatically fulfill this ambition when you get the money. I thought you could kind of, you know, not do it this way, but it looks like we actually only spend 1,000. So it says, no one likes a skinflint, least of all a group of wandering, bloodthirsty rabble motivated primarily by a love of coin. Not everyone, or more precisely no one, was thrilled when you suggested cutting back on spending to save up for a company standard. But now, we get renown, we have a battle standard, and like you could see, like most of our people are in good spirits. And men, these are our colors now. Now check this out. We actually get this battle standard, and this is a polearm that somebody can hold, and you can use it. Allies within a range of 4 tiles receive 10% of their resolve of this character holding this as a bonus. So it just makes people feel better, and it does 50 to 70 damage, right? As a polearm, it's 100% effective against armor, and it has a range of 2 tiles. Now, it is maximum fatigue minus 15, like this thing is heavy. But, for example, you know, Wendell right here has this axe that does 35 to 70, and axes are great. But is there anybody who's up here who's, like, pretty good that's using... I mean, this guy's amazing, Oswald. I'm going to give this to I'm going to put this dude in the middle and put this axe over here. And then I'm going to give this guy, who has a terrible shield, the battle standard as his main weapon. And then I'm going to give him the spear as a backup. He's got awful armor. I mean, this is better. Alright, sorry, dude. We'll try to get you something nicer. But now we've got the battle standard as a new weapon. And we gain renown. So, you know, our companies gain renown, and we want to go do this contract to the south. And we have a cool flag, too. Look at us. Let's go do this, then. It's right here. So we're going to save it. And I'll just save it right here. Tutorial 2, that sounds good. And let's go over here and see what this is. Unknown garrison. Alright, so I'm going to speed up. Now, remember, I don't want to siege this in nighttime. So if it becomes night, I'm just going to go over here. And I'm going to camp. I'm going to wait until it's daytime. I just don't want to fight at night and nullify all of our archers. Alright, dawn, morning, let's go. Midday. Alright, we made it. And you step into Ebric's defeat and take a good look around. It's not a moment later that Einar points out the seal. It's just sitting atop a stone podium that's covered in moss. He also points to something else. A very nice looking Ramphia adorned to a tall statue's body. The rest of the place is dilapidated and looking ready to crumble. What the Ramphia is doing there is definitely questionable. Perhaps we should stick to what we were asked to do. Yeah, I'm in a weird kind of like graveyard place, and I'm just going to take the seal. And Lanehard asked you to get the seal of the false king, and that's exactly what you're going to do. Helmer elbows me. Is someone afraid of the big bad statue? Come on, let's grab it. We can have it and be out the door in 2 seconds. You kindly remind the mercenary who's in charge, lest he joke around again. That was easy enough. No, we're not going to go get that. We're going to go back. And we're going to speed it up. Trust me, there's no reason to make this harder than it is. We could go explore this now that we know where it is if we want to later. But for now, I'm just going to take the easy money. And Hamar now, the whole town is in high spirits. So we can use this to our advantage where they're well supplied and they're in high spirits. So this should, yeah, look at this. It lowered the prices significantly. They're still more expensive than I'd want to pay for a lot of it, but not outrageous like rip-off as they were before. So this is a little bit overpriced. I don't have any bread though. I'll buy that. That's fine. Give us some food. And do we need anything else? I think we're okay. They don't have any contracts for us. And, you know, job well done. Oh, during camp. And now it's time for a new ambition. What do you want to do? So let's set aside skirmishes and seek to defeat of a group at least a dozen opponents. We need to name a sergeant, or we could pay a visit to every settlement. Let's name a sergeant. And so we're going to select naming a sergeant, and we need to have one man get the rally the troops perk. So when somebody levels up, they need to get the rally the troops perk, and then we can name them a sergeant. So that's fantastic. So we did great. We completed several escort missions, which gave us enough money to buy the standard. We now have a battle standard. We've improved our renown. We recruited a reserve brother just in case somebody gets hurt and we need to swap them in and out. We got some better equipment, and we kind of are now able to pick the cream of the crop from, you know, just a little bit of the troops that we have. We are doing well on money, provisions, tools, ammunition. More medical supplies would be nice. But now we can just keep exploring this northern area, doing more and more contracts to build up our rep so that we can get into the noble cities and expand the glory of our brotherhood. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this series to be fun and useful. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.